Hey everyone! Welcome to our latest installment, where we continue to venture further into the Ionian Island region, heading eastwards from Meganisi to Kalamos Island, and more specifically, the old abandoned town of Kefali. While there are no inhabitants there sure were a lot of other sailors and holiday makers. We hope you enjoy this leg of our trip. Crossing the 8 miles from Meganisi, we did have some swell and no wind to fill our sails. This is typical of the Ionian area during the mornings. However, once reaching some protection from Kalamos on our starboard, the swell settled down and the trip was even more comfortable. We feel so fortunate to have found Gem and enjoy her more and more each time we get out on the water.
So we're approaching Mitikas, where we're going to drop our anchor in about 4 meters of water and just I'll go to shore, pick up some fuel.
Before pointing our bows to our destination, we needed to make a quick stop at Mitikas, which is a wonderful little town nestled along the coast, built pretty much right up to the waterline. It definitely has a certain charm, and we look forward to returning to capture all the beauty it has to offer, so stay tuned for that video. What we can say for now about Mitikas is that the anchorage offers a mud and weed bottom. At varying depths, we anchored in 4 meters, and is a suitable stop for the night or for provisioning as we needed to do. You may find a bit of swell coming through the south, but as mentioned, the holding is great and we had no issue during the morning light winds and dying swell. After picking up some diesel, water and food, we planned to make our way down the eastern side of Kalamos and into Kefali, whipping out the sails if we had the opportunity.
Salad for lunch. Alright, cool, so we've made it to Kalamos Island. It's quite a busy anchorage where we've decided to stay for a bit. So here's our dinghy tied up, and yeah, we don't know much. We'll probably research a bit.
Kalamos is a mountainous island which reaches a maximum of roughly 756 meters. It lies east of Lefkada, near the Greek mainland. The name Kalamos means reed in Greek, and the presence of this plant along its coastline in the past may have given it its name. Another version is that the island had several beaches with good sand, Kalamos in Greek, hence the name given. The main settlement of Kalamos has gone through a lot of reform in recent years, and now boasts many of the conveniences that can be found in the mainland. Prior to 1991, there was no water or electricity supplied to the houses. The village of Kefali, also known by its Venetian name Porto Leone, was abandoned following the 1953 Ionian earthquake.
The church celebrates twice a year, one on the 30th of June and the other on the 15th of August, a religious event that is preceded and followed by traditional celebrations with folk music. People from the island and surrounding areas come to attend. Be sure not to block access to the pier or jetty during these days.
Vamos!
Ya, llamas.
Regarding the anchorage, the most usual way to anchor here is by dropping a large amount of chain in fairly deep water, ranging from 15 to 20 meters, and by securing your stern near to the shore with shorelines. This is typical for a lot of the deeper anchorages of the Ionian. There are, however, some shallower parts in the anchorage where you may find space to swing on the anchor, in depth ranging from 7 to 12 meters. Be sure to have ample space to swing, and if you have any concerns, rather tie to shore with shorelines. The holding is reliable, with a bottom topography made up of sand and seagrass. Some rocks are also present in certain areas. Ensure that you have a minimum of 40 to 50 meters of chain out if you plan to anchor in deep water, and tie to shore. 60 meters of chain wouldn't be excessive even. Some Katbatic wind can be expected in the late afternoons, in our experience.
So there goes Danah swimming for the shoreline. Now I'm gonna give her some slack in the windlass. So that then provides her with a bit of slack to undo the bowline. Then she'll swim back. She needs a bit more. Of course, I can just loosen it off the cleat also if she needs more. You need some more? So yeah, there's various different ways to do the same thing essentially. Okay, so I'll need both hands now to bring it in. That's it coiled up. Well, not neatly coiled, but I'm not, we haven't tied it up yet, so. And basically the same thing repeated on the other side. And I'll bring us forward on the windlass, because we do have a boat beside us, but it's quite far off, so we're not in any danger of making contact with that. Alright, same story again.
That's it for this episode. We hope we have provided some helpful information and a little background of what Kalamos has to offer. Please leave us a like and a comment if you feel we've done a fair job this time around, and consider subscribing to stay up to date with our travels aboard Gem. Cheers until next time.